Hey tubers, this is Teal Times coming at you with another Tiger Martin video. He used to play with James Brown for several years, and a lot of other famous musicians. Done a lot of recording on lots of albums. So Tiger, I'm gonna let you take it from here, buddy. This is part 2.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. First of all, let me give thanks to God for this moment. And the last video I was telling you about Charles Spurling. Charles Spurling is the man that originally got us into King Records, and we recorded a lot of songs for Charles. We recorded songs for Hank Ballard. We recorded songs for Marva Whitney, Bobby Byrd, and also James. We recorded Arthur Prysock, Bill Doggett, a lot of stuff for King Records. I even did some overdubbing, some drum tracks on a TV show for Otis Redding, and because the drums wasn't strong enough on the TV show, so I overdub the drum tracks for it. So I got a list from King Records, a list here I want to show y'all. This is King Records catalog list. Okay.
Hopefully you guys can see these names. You can.
But I just want to show y'all some of the songs that we recorded at King Records when we were with Charles Spurling, you know, so y'all know what we recorded. Okay, let me think. Okay, here's the first one. One of the first recordings we recorded for Charles was Junior McCann, a guy out of Lincoln Heights. I think he passed away because he had lung cancer in his throat or something. And here's another. Leon Austin, I recorded his stuff at King Records.
Where the red mark is.
Yeah, where the red mark's at. All these are songs that I recorded at King Records with Charles Spurling.
And you guys can stop and zoom in on this.
So if y'all can see, take your time and look at the list. Most people don't have this list.
This is the record log?
Yeah, it's a record log. I got this from a friend of mine. I asked him to send me the catalog of all the songs that he could find that he thought that we was on. And I went through the list and marked them in red to let y'all know what we recorded at King Studio. We recorded like Connie Austin's, you know, Whitney, Marva Whitney, Hank.
I see James Brown on there a lot.
Well, James, you know, he was one of the main artists for this King, so you know he was going to be the main cat on anything.
Right. And Marva Whitney in there a lot.
Yeah, Marva, James, Vicki Anderson.
A lot of famous
Bobby Byrd,
artists.
Bill Doggett.
Bobby Byrd.
Bobby Byrd had a song I like we recorded called I Need Help. And I know you got soul, we wouldn't be in here. Here's some more songs. I just got a few pages to show y'all. And I hope y'all can see them and see the date and the year that they was recorded and the artists that we recorded behind. Here's another one. I'm trying to keep them in the right perspective of the years so y'all can see the years.
Man, you play with a lot of famous musicians.
Man, I played with a lot of people, man. I done paid my dues. I played a lot of chipping gigs. I played a lot of gigs I didn't get paid for. You know? I've been disappointed a whole bunch of times, you know, depending on people I thought that was my friend, and they were looking out for my interest. But you know, people sometimes are strange. You know, once they start getting money and getting famous, they forget about who got them there, who helped them get them there, you know. And
they change.
Well, you know, money and power change people, and they forget, you know, who helped them get there, you know. few more pages. And then,
I'm just one on that page there.
and one more. I think. Here's the song I tell you about Bobby Bird. I know you got soul, or you wouldn't be in here, you know. Soul Power, James Brown, Give It Up, Turn Loose, Sex Machine. Okay, now, when I got fired one time, they sent me down to Augusta, Georgia to hang out with this guy named Leon Austin. Leon Austin was James Brown's best friend and his personal hairdresser. And when Leon passed, we went to his funeral. And me and my wife and my daughter. And here's a picture of Leon and my daughter at James Brown funeral. And I want to share this with y'all too before we go. Here's some old posters of the House Guest Band.
Rufus Allen?
Rufus Allen was our lead singer at the time.
Huh.
We played behind Gloria Teller. We played behind Irma Franklin. We played behind a lot of people. And this is my best friend.
You said you was playing, opening up for Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, I did that with the Spinners.
Yeah.
This is my best friend, Catfish. Me and him used to play with a band called Maurice Gibson and the Mystic, and this girl named Randy Crawford. Now, Cat was my best friend, man.
Yeah.
You know, me and him was tight. And there's some more posters.
So Catfish, he gone now?
Yeah, he's gone. And here's a picture of Leon and my wife when we was at James' funeral.
Of course, that's James Brown he's talking about. Yeah.
And here's a picture of us when we got with George Clinton and we were supposed to be part of the Funkadelic Band.
Who's this dude with the stripe on his pants right
That's
there?
me, man.
Look at that.
It's Randy, saxophone player, Clayton Gunn was trumpet player,
Look at them guys.
Catfish, Baby playing bass, and me playing drums. And
Funkadelics.
here's a picture of Boosie, Catfish, their mom, and their sister Brenda. And last,
So you say Boosie's still gigging?
he's still gigging.
Yeah.
And he got some of the original Rubber Band members back with him, which is good, because I love them guys, man. I love Mudbone, I love Razor, Frank, you know. And this is the James Brown funeral thing. When we went to James' funeral, they were selling them things for $25.
What? This?
Yeah, they were selling them outside for $25. And the only reason I'm doing these videos with Ron right now is to tell
Was
the
that
truth.
a picture of Bobby Bird?
Yeah, Bobby Bird.
You played with him too?
Yeah, played behind Bobby Bird, you know. And I just want to tell the truth about stuff. So now, we recorded a lot of stuff for James, and we got a lot of live stuff we recorded for him. They probably do about all his stuff from James, about all his music. And so Polydor had sent me a check.
This might be difficult to see. You might have to zoom in on this.
And they were supposed to pay us for all the live
This
recordings.
is James Brown from Polygram Records from Paris, France, for the amount of $1,295.85.
So now, after I received that check, I signed a letter with Boosie Company, Boozilla, and this guy named Gary Valet that was his CPA. And
I'm going to cover up your tax ID number here.
And they were supposed to pay us, you know, the company was supposed to send all my money through Boosie Company, and Boosie was supposed to pay me.
Right.
I never got a check. So, I don't know, maybe they misplaced my check. Or like they used to tell me, maybe the mailman still got it, I guess. But the main thing I wanted to do was prove a point that a lot of people helped us get what we got. And a lot of people didn't give them credit for what they did for us. And I want to give a shout out to Ronnie Greenway, Virgil Maxey, Clayton Gunners, Robert McCullough, Randy, Bootsy, Charles Sperling, and all the people that helped us get what we got, and Felipe and everybody. And I'll come back with part 3 and tell y'all some more stuff. Maybe even some stories about being on the road with James.
That'd be great.
And being on the road with Bootsy. And being on the road with the Spinners, because, I stayed on the road with them pretty long time too.
So they were a pretty popular band too, wasn't they?
Well, Spinners was hot.
Yeah.
And the main thing was the lead singer with the Spinners, Felipe Wynn. He used to be our lead singer when we was the House Guest band. And he got with the Spinners, and then he called me and he really got in touch with Catfish and told Catfish to call me so I can get in touch with him to audition for the gig with the Spinners. And I got the gig with him and stayed with him for a long period of time. And we did like Mike Douglas, Merv Griffin, Midnight Special, tour with Aretha, and we did a lot of things, man.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha.
You told me a story earlier that...
I can't tell you that story, man.
No, not that story. I wouldn't ask you to tell me that one. No, that was a good one, though,
I can't tell you
about Aretha. But anyway, Buddy Guy asked you to play for him.
Yeah, when I was playing, when I was at home and wasn't playing, I was playing with this old guy named H. Bond Ferguson and the Medicine Man. And H. Bond, he was a famous blues singer, and he gigged a lot around the city. So I got a gig with him one day, and to my amaze, he was making a lot of cheese. I couldn't believe it. And we traveled a lot of places. We went to Switzerland, we went to Italy, we went all over Oklahoma and Chicago and Pittsburgh and places like that with H-Bomb. And I can remember we was playing at Buddy Guy's club, and Buddy Guy came out to his club and stood next to me and wanted me to ask to play for him. And I'm so spacey, I didn't even know that. So I missed that opportunity with Buddy Guy. But the main thing is I'm blessed, and I'm constantly being blessed all the time. And I just want to share these moments with y'all to let y'all know what the truth is. Because a lot of people ain't telling y'all the real truth about what really happened. And there's a lot of people from Cincinnati that's famous, and y'all just ain't heard about them, or people ain't telling you about them. And a lot of people didn't get where they got by themselves. They had people help them. And we all got to remember that we all need people to help us. So now, I just want to say thank God for this moment, man. And I hope everybody believe what I'm telling y'all. I have no reason to lie to y'all about nothing. So enjoy what I'm telling y'all and take it in and absorb it. And God bless.
Well, Tiger, thanks. And I can't wait for part 3 to come out.
Part 3.
Part 3's coming.
Part 3.
All right.
All right.
All right, brother.
Keep funk alive.
All right.